Important for Elijah early on, though, to realize it's going to be a lot easier for him to break the press if he shares the wealth and passes the ball around, and then that's going to open him up to continue to do what he does good. So, I really kind of want to continue to harp on, that Capital game is because, we went against a team that wasn't as good as us, and we outperformed them and moved the ball around in an efficient manner. And so I think, if Beckley can do that soundly tonight, it could be a good night.
No doubt the talent is there for Beckley. It's now time to put that talent together and get some wins and get things going, because you look at the head. Next week, Beckley's got 2 games, Thursday, Friday. Thursday at home against South Charleston. Friday, we go on the road to Oak Hill. Oak Hill just beat Hurricane and Greenbrier East. They are putting it together. It's time for Beckley to go, and it goes now. And that's the way it is. Beckley cannot come out here tonight and come out flat, because if they do, Princeton will blow you out.
Absolutely.
That's what they're looking to do, and this team's got to realize that. So you got to have these guys going full tilt from the time it gets underway, and that's what's important for this Beckley team tonight. I do want to pass along a couple of things. First of all, when you look at this Beckley team, and I'm not sure if I announced this on Monday, but Elijah Redfern in the game now has gotten over 700 points in his career, over 200 assists in his career. Only 3 players in Beckley history has done that: Gene Neighbors and Ryan Colasurto. Now, a lot of players have more points than that, but when it comes to the assists, Elijah's just the 3rd player in Beckley history to get over 200 assists. So that's something. Also something out we'll keep up with throughout the year. Braden Hawthorne now has 36 blocked shots. The lead for the all-time blocked shots in the season is Shane Fleener back in 1992, where he had 79. He's in that realm. He's averaging about 4 or 5 block shots per game. He continues to do that. He has a chance at that record. So that's something that we'll keep up with as this season goes on. We're going to take a final break. We come back. It's the tip between Beckley, Princeton next. Oh, for Princeton, you'll have Nick Fleming, Gavin Stover, Dom Collins, Chris Joyce, Cohen Sarton. Starting for Beckley, Kobe Dillon, Elijah Redfern. It'll also be Braden Hawthorne and Kellen Hefferman and Jalen Walton. Ball in the air, tip controlled by the Beckley Flying Eagles, wearing the home white uniforms with the maroon numbers. Left side, Kobe Dillon open for 3. Kobe Dillon hits the 3, and Beckley's on the board. Beckley leads 3-0. 7:45 to go first quarter of play for the Princeton Tigers. Bringing it to the left side, wearing the road blue uniforms tonight, it is Gavin Stover. And work it inside to Fleming. Now they give it inside. Pump fake, shot blocked by Kellen from behind. But they're going to call Hefferman for the foul. That'll be Kellen's first.
Yeah, right there. Just good, backside ball picks from Princeton. The ball was over here in the short corner, and a lot of movement on the away from the ball. Again, that's been areas you can tell Princeton's been watching film. That's areas where Beckley struggled. Wyoming East did a good job. A lot of movement on the other side of the court, and it got Beckley caught up there in some defensive woes.
First free throw, no good. Also late arrival to the court is Coach Ron Kidd.
I tell you, there's a lot of moving pieces going on outside of the court right now.
I think Ron was upstairs waiting for them to announce the starting lineups when they didn't do it. It's like, well, okay. So he just head down. Beckley up 3-1 as Princeton puts on the press. High post pass goes to Braden, inside to Jalen, takes it up strong and scores. Boy, if Beckley can do that all night long, they'll have a lot of success. 5-1, Beckley leads. 7.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play. Dom Collins for the Princeton Tigers just came back from Marshall University for an official visit. Gives a pass off to Chris Joyce, who will fire the 3. Rebound loose on the floor. Picked up by the Princeton Tigers. Sarton gives it back over to Joyce through the lane. Puts it up, no good. This time the rebound pulled down by Braden Hawthorne. Behind the back dribble for Braden. Gives it upside to Elijah. Elijah through the lane. Is going to be fouled by Nick Fleming. That'll be his first foul. And that will send Elijah to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, and right away, Beckley able to get the ball out and run. Elijah attacking the basket. But then, we talked about Princeton wanting to get up a lot of shots, throughout the game. It's going to be important. We always say it, that Beckley limits the amount of second chance opportunities for Princeton.
Free throw by Elijah is good. First point of the game for the outstanding junior. On the year, a 93% free throw shooter, averaging 16 points per game. Second free throw. It's good. So Elijah makes them both. Makes the score now 7-1. Beckley on a 4-0 run. 4:25 to go in this first quarter of play. Right side of the floor, Gavin Stover has it for Princeton, gives it down to the corner to Dom Collins. Dom pass on the left side to Sarton. He'll take it through the lane, kick it down to Nick Fleming, guarded by Jalen. Nalen has the ball knocked away, picked up by Kobe Dillon for Beckley. Here come the Flying Eagles up the floor. Kobe has it top of the key, pass goes to Braden right side, fakes the three, and then they're calling for traveling. Well, he knew what he wanted to do with the ball, but he just took an extra step before he dribbled it. And he had the open lane, though.
Yeah, that's one of those ones where he was open enough to take that shot and kind of, hesitated a little bit and then got his feet going.
I think his eyes got really big and saw a dunk coming.
Yeah.
Because that lane was wide open. Left side, Dom Collins open for three, off the back of the rim, no good. Braden rips down the rebound for Beckley. And they're going to foul call on Princeton. That's the one thing that Princeton does is they play that aggressive style. Sometimes when they can try to poke at the ball a little bit, if you got officials that's going to call it tight, they can get in foul trouble.
Yeah, and so far they're calling it.
Chris Joyce picks up his first foul, second team foul. Kellen Hefferman brings it up the floor, finds Elijah across the timeline to Kobe, sets, fires another three off the rim, no good. Rebound tipped by Jalen, but in the hands of Nick Fleming for the Princeton Tigers. Fleming brings it up the floor, has it on the right side, looks to pass down the corner, ball taken away by Beckley. Elijah Redfern with the steal, dribbles across the double team, down through the right side of the lane, puts it up off glass and scores. Elijah Redfern has 4 points, Beckley up 9-1, 6:20 to go here in the first quarter of play. Right side, another steal by Beckley. This is by Elijah again. Elijah through the lane, lays it up, scores. Elijah's got 6. Timeout called by Princeton. Beckley has opened up an 11-1 lead over the Tigers.
That's exactly what you wanted to do if you're Beckley. Came out, forced 3 turnovers early, get out and run. Get out and run.
What I like about what Beckley's doing defensively is they're collapsing on the drives and they're able to knock the ball away. I think that's very important for this Beckley team.
Well, not only collapsing, but their hands are active. If your hands are active and if your hands aren't active and you're collapsing, then you're going to give up free kicks to the 3-point line and give up open shots. But if your hands are active and they're knocking at the ball, right there, Kobe Dillon probably has 2 deflections already. Elijah's got 2 steals early. That's what Beckley wants to do. Continue to force that pressure. They're doing a good job handling so far. Princeton so far has had 2 chances of getting in that, 3/4 court, full court pressure. And Beckley doing a good job of minimizing that.
You're starting to see some pressure by Beckley as Chris Joyce will try to get it inbounds to Nick Fleming, or check that to Stover. Stover's going to be picked up full court by Beckley as Kobe Dillon guards him. So Beckley going full court man. Stover brings it across the midcourt stripe, takes it to the right side to Joyce. Joyce picked up by Elijah Redfern, takes it back to the right side, pass that goes down to the corner to Nick Fleming. Fleming picked up by Jalen Walton. Fleming has it on the wing, takes it to the free throw line, through the lane, layup shot, no good. Rebound tipped up by Dom Collins, twice no good. I'm going to whistle a foul, going to be called, I think, on Princeton. It might be on Beckley. Let's see. We're going to call it on Beckley. We're going to call it, I think, on Kellen Hefferman. Yes. Kellen picks up his second foul, and that's going to send Dom Collins to the line for 2 shots.
Again, so far, Beckley's doing everything correctly, except they've already given up 2 offensive rebounds for second chance opportunities, and right there, Dom Collins was able to knock down the first foul shot.
Kellen Hefferman will sit down with those 2 fouls. Zion Hawthorne will check in, the 6-foot freshman. Zion averaging 7 points per game. Second free throw no good by Collins. Jalen Walton gets the rebound for Beckley. Beckley up 11-2, 5:45 to go first quarter. Elijah with the top of the key. Pass goes left side to Kobe. Kobe up top to Elijah. Elijah takes a couple of dribbles between the circles, brings it back left side to Kobe. Kobe looking high, post pass goes inside instead to Jalen. Jalen double team, has the ball knocked away, ball loose on the floor, picked up by Dom Collins for Princeton. Here come the Tigers up the floor. Dom has it on the right side. Give it off now to Nick Fleming. Fleming up top, pass goes to Gavin Stover. Left side of the floor goes to Sarton. He'll fire the 3, no good. Ball goes over to Beckley.
And right now, Princeton in the half-court set is in that 1-2-2 defense that Beckley saw against Wyoming East. And so you want to see Beckley. Did they improve? Did they work on, flashing the gaps and moving the ball around? And don't let this, half-court defense stifle you.
Elijah Redfern brings it up the floor for the Flying Eagles. Has it on the right side. Looking at that defense, pass goes down to the corner to Kobe. Kobe gives it back over to Elijah. Left side goes to Zion Hawthorne. Down in the left corner goes to Braden. Back it goes to Zion. Quickly over to Elijah. Elijah top of the key. Stutter step move. High post pass will go to Jalen. Right side goes to Kobe. Kobe back up top to Elijah. Right corner goes to Braden. Braden takes a bounce pass left side to Zion. Pump fakes the 3. Takes it inside. Little floater in and out. No good. Rebound pulled down by Chris Joyce. for the Princeton Tigers. Joyce brings it up across the timeline, sets it on the right side. Pass goes on the wing to Nick Fleming. He'll set, fire along three. Too strong, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, though picked up by Zion for the Flying Eagles. Zion brings it up the floor. Bounce pass, beautiful to Kobe Dillon. Kobe lost it, picked up by Braden. Braden tried to get it back inside as it's thrown away by the Flying Eagles. Back the other way, Nick Fleming will be bumped and fouled by Beckley. I think they'll call it on Zion. Nope, they're going to call it on Kobe. Kobe picks up his first. That is the third team foul on Beckley. Fleming will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Beckley up 11-2. 4:15 to go here in the first quarter. Fleming's free throw going to be good. Looked like when he shot it was going to be a little short, but it hit the front of the rim and rolled across. Second free throw. Good. Fleming makes them both. And that gives Beckley 11-4. Beckley with the lead. We got a whistle and jump ball. Possession error gives it back over to Princeton.
That might have been one of the quickest jump balls I've seen, but Braden driving the gap there, try to get that back out to Kobe, but that was a quick jump ball. He was in the middle of a spin move, and they still got him for a jump ball.
Right side, Gavin Stover brings it around on the left side of the floor. Bounce pass goes down to Sarton. Sarton has it in the left corner. Picked up by Braden. And we have an offensive foul. Cohen Sarton pushed off on Braden. Offensive foul gives the ball back over to Beckley.
I tell you, Braden's done a good job the last 2 games with the on-ball defense. He's applying a lot of pressure, really frustrating the other player, and right there was able to get the offensive foul call.
Bringing up the ball for Beckley, left side. Braden Hawthorne finds Zion. Zion left side, pass high, post goes to Jalen. Tip it to Braden left side for 3, won't go. Rebound, and to call Elijah for the offensive foul on the rebound. Elijah will pick up his first foul. That'll be the 4th team foul on Beckley.
Yeah, and right now things going back in the Princeton's direction because Beckley's having to settle in half-court sets, and that 1-2-2 defense again still troubling this Beckley offense right now. We're relying on those 3-point shots.
Right side, Dom Collins has it for Princeton. Gives it off to Chris Joyce. Joyce picked up by Elijah. Ball knocked away by Elijah. Loose on the floor, picked up by the Tigers, Gavin Stover. He'll take it through the lane, puts it up off glass and scores. First points of the game for Gavin Stover. Princeton on a 5-0 run. The lead cut down to 5, 11-6. Up top, Braden has it for Beckley. Right side pass goes to Zion. Zion, left side, goes to Elijah. He will set, fire the 3, hit it.
Great job by Zion finding the skip pass. That's the one skip pass that you're able to make in that 1-2-2 defense. Elijah was in the right spot in the corner, knocked a shot down.
Beckley up 14-6. Elijah's got 9 points this quarter. Now with it for the Princeton Tigers, Dom Collins. Dom, crossover move against Zion through the lane, kicks it over to Joyce, right side for 3, no good, but then to call the foul on Elijah after the shot.
It's Elijah's second.
It's like Coach Kidd was saying, Joyce kicked out his leg after he let the ball go.
And that's one of those things that they're starting to call in the college game. If the shooter's
offensive foul.
Yeah, if the shooter kicks out that leg, I mean, there's nothing the defender can do. Elijah did a good job there of going straight up and down, and they got Elijah for the not giving enough landing room.
So Elijah with 2 fouls, he's going to have to check out. Beckley will send. Actually, Elijah was going to stay in. Drew Fitzwater will check in, and Braden will sit down. 14-8. As Joyce makes all 3. 14-9. Beckley in the lead by 5. 2.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Drew Fitzwater, pass goes to Kobe on the left wing. Kobe takes it back out top. Bounce pass goes to Jalen Walton. Jalen, a couple of dribbles, finds Elijah. Elijah gets the pick, takes it to the free throw line. They'll call an offensive foul. Elijah just picked up his 3rd.
Yeah, that one was getting – Elijah got baited into that one. He drive middle gap, and The Princeton defender, smart play, knew he had 2 fouls and, just went down, took the offensive foul and was able to get the call.
So Braden comes in for Elijah. 2:15 to go in the first quarter. He's got 3 fouls. We might not see him
Till the second half.
to the second half, depending on how this game goes. Beckley up 14-9, 2:07 to go here in this first quarter of play. Right side to give it off to Joyce. Up top, Dom Collins. Left side pass. They work it inside to Sarton. Takes it up reverse. No good. Rebound. Handed by Braden, but taken away by Fleming. He'll take it back up and score. Fleming's got 4. Princeton on a 5-0 run. Lead cut down to 3. 14-11 for Beckley. Zion Hawthorne works it over to Braden. Braden takes it inside underneath the basket. A bumping foul called on Princeton. I think Nick Fleming just picked up his second. Look, check that. They're going to call it on Sarton. He just picked up his second foul. So Drew Fitzwater gets it in bounds up top to Braden. Quickly over to Zion on the left wing. Zion, high post pass to Drew Fitzwater. Fires a 16-foot jumper, no good. Dom Collins gets the rebound for Princeton. Dom brings it up across the midcourt stripe. Gives it on the right side to Stover. Stover down to Nick Fleming. Back it goes to Stover. Stover takes it to the left side. Gives it off now to Chris Joyce. Right side, Fleming fakes the 3. Takes it to the baseline against Jalen. Pump fakes with it. Give it off to Sarton. Sarton thought about a 3. Instead gives it off to Joyce. Joyce traveled. The ball goes back over to Beckley. 1:07 to go here in this first quarter of play. Beckley up 14-11. Well, Beckley has been outscored 10-3 over the last 3 minutes or so.
Yeah, and really it was because the pace of the game has slowed down. It's gone back in Princeton's favor. They're forcing Beckley to run half-court sets in the offensive side, and Beckley's not able to get anything right now.
Zion Hawthorne has it between the circles. Crossover move, takes it down the right side of the lane. Whistle, offensive foul. Zion picks up his first. Beckley's offense slows down when Redford's not on the floor. And they can't get in that transition game like we can with him on the floor. Gavin Stover brings it up, working against Kobe Dillon. Gavin Stover gardening, or Kobe gardening. Got to about a 4 count, and then dribbles it over to the right to get away from Kobe. Now the pass will go over to Reed Thomas. Inside, little floater by Joyce off the rim twice and falls through. Chris Joyce has got 5, lead cut down to 1. 14-13 for Beckley. 25 seconds to go in the first half. Beckley now with a turnover. Left side coming through, layup try is good by Gavin Stover, and Princeton takes the lead, 15-14. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Kobe Dillon gives it over now to Zion. Zion over to Kobe. High post pass to Drew Fitzwater. Drew takes a little 15-foot jumper, no good. Gets his own rebound. 3 seconds left. Backs in, leaves it off for Jalen. Jalen cannot get a shot off. We have played 1 quarter of basketball here at the Raleigh County Convention Center with your score, Princeton 15, Beckley 14. Back to this timeout.
Let's put your hands together for the Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles cheerleaders. Thank you, ladies.
The Flying Eagles play here. The Big Dog, 99.5 WJLS and WJLS.com.
Back here at the Raleigh County Convention Center, second quarter underway. Beckley trailing 15-14. Beckley was outscored 14-3 there at the second half of the quarter. Left side, Kobe Dillon has it, picked up by Dom Collins. Give it up top to Drew Fitzwater. Right side to Zion. Down inside it goes to Jalen. Jalen backs in, takes it baseline, kicks the pass left side to Braden. Open for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Princeton Tigers. Gavin Stover, long pass down the floor to Dom Collins. Misses the layup. Rebound pulled down by Beckley's Braden Hawthorne. We got a foul call on Reed Thomas of Princeton. That's his first. That's a 16th foul on Princeton, or 15th foul, so not shooting yet, respectfully.
Yeah, right there, Jalen made a good move, got the ball at the little bit extended out from the post, Made a good move, got to the basket, and I think he just thought he might have been too far under the basket, kicked it out to Braden for the three. But you want to see him go up strong with that one.
Left side, it goes to Kobe. Kobe over now to Jalen. Now it goes right side. We got another foul call on Reed Thomas. You heard that slap on the radio. So Reed Thomas picks up his second foul, 6th team foul. And bounce pass for Beckley will go to Zion Hawthorne. Zion, quick move with it down the left side of the lane, lays it up off glass and scores.
That's how you attack it. Good job.
Zion Hawthorne. That's what we got to do. Attack that zone. Don't pass it around. 16-15. Right side pass. It goes into Joyce, lays it up. Blocking foul call on Beckley. And we count the basket by Joyce. Kobe Dillon picks up his second. So Joyce now has 7 points in the game, has a chance for a three-point play where he's 3 of 3 from the line. Princeton retakes the lead at 17-16. Grant Cochran checks in the game for Princeton. Rob Williams was looking for him earlier because Sarton's got 2 fouls. He was in the bathroom. Came out of the locker room and coach yelled at him a little bit and told him to get in the game. 18-16. Beckley down by 2 as Joyce makes the free throw. Up top, Zion works it around left side of Braden. Braden looking, dumps the pass into Drew. Drew lays it up and scores. Nice ball movement by Beckley. Braden Hawthorne and Drew Fitzwater, and we're tied at 18. 6:40 to go here in the first half of play. Dom Collins bringing it up the floor for Princeton. Has it between the circles, picked up by Zion. Bounce pass goes on the right side to Stover. Down to the corner now goes to Joyce. Joyce quickly fires a 3, no good. Rebound though pulled down by Nick Fleming for Princeton. Nick, follow-away jumper from the baseline, off the rim, no good. Another rebound by Grant Cochran. Now we got a foul call on Beckley.
Yeah, right there, and that possession alone, that's 2 offensive rebounds given up to Princeton, and now they're getting rewarded going to the line and with opportunity to knock down these foul shots. Beckley not doing a great job on the defensive glass, and Princeton doing a good job on the offensive glass.
And foul called on Drew Fitzwater, his first foul. Free throw by Cochran, no good. Tied at 18 as coming into the game is Devon Edwards for Princeton. Gavin Stover will sit down. Cochran's second free throw, no good. Braden gets the rebound for Beckley. Braden brings it up the floor, across the timeline. Pass goes right side to Kobe Dillon. Kobe left-handed pass over to Zion Hawthorne. Now goes to Braden on the left wing. Braden takes it top of the key, gives it off to Jalen Walton. Jalen looking, picks up his dribble. Gives it off now to Braden Hawthorne. 5:55 to go first half. We're tied at 18. Braden, crossover move, takes it through the lane, loses it, gets it back, takes it up strong, no good, gets it, tips it, and scores. First points of the game for Braden. Beckley takes the lead, 20-18. 5:40 to go in this first half. If Beckley can keep it like this, you keep Elijah on the bench right now with those 2-3 fouls. Right side with it, Devon Edwards picks up his dribble, gives it off to Dom Collins. Right side pass goes to Nick Fleming. Fleming has it on the wing, gives it up top to Joyce. Joyce picked up by Zion, takes it around, now fires the jumper, top of the key, hits it. 2-point field goal by Chris Joyce, and we're tied at 20. 5:10 to go here in the first half of play. Right side, Braden gets away from his man, fires the jumper from 17 feet and scores.
Great job.
Back-to-back field goals by Braden Hawthorne. He's got 4. Beckley up 22-20. Left side, quick move to the basket, and they throw it away. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, he started to lean towards Princeton, but nobody for the Tiger or for Beckley touched the ball. So 4:56 to go in the first half. Beckley with a 2-point lead, 22-20. Bringing it up the floor, Zion Hawthorne. Has it right side for the Flying Eagles. Gives it off to Drew Fitzwater. Now it goes to Kobe Dillon. Kobe takes it down the center of the lane, kicks past right side. Zion fires a 3, too strong. Rebound pulled down by Beckley's Drew Fitzwater. Gets it up to Kobe. He's open for 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Joyce for the Princeton Tigers. Now the pass goes up the floor, and they have to save it out of bounds. And Edwards does, back to Chris Joyce. Now Edwards gets the ball back. Edwards, crossover move against Kobe. Bounce pass goes down to the corner to Joyce for 3. No good. Rebound pulled down by Drew Fitzwater for Beckley. He'll give it off to Zion. Zion quickly across the timeline, gives it inside to Braden. Reverse layup, good. Braden's got 6 points in the quarter. The last 6 points for Beckley. Beckley now up by 4, 24-20. 4:05 to go first half.
Again, the speed's starting to pick up, and Beckley starts playing better. They can't get back into that running half-court sets.
Dom Collins has it between the circles for the Princeton Tigers. Takes it to the right side. Bounce pass goes to Joyce. Joyce takes a dribble, pump fakes, has the ball knocked away by Kobe Dillon, stolen by Braden Hawthorne for Beckley. Braden brings it up the floor, 3:45 to go here in the first half. Right side, Zion open for three from the wing, off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Chris Joyce. Man, that looked good from this angle for Zion. Just rattled out for him. Joyce brings it to the left side, hands it off to Dom Collins. 3:30 to go here in the first half. Beckley up 24-20. Right side of the floor, they work it around to Devon Edwards. Devon takes it top of the key, kicks it left side to Fleming. Fleming traveled. What I like right now, what I'm seeing on the floor, first of all, Beckley playing well with Elijah on the bench with 3 fouls.
Yep.
But also, you look over at the bench, Elijah standing up, directing defense where to go.
Yeah, he's leading. He's leading. And I tell you, I really like the minutes Drew Fitzwater's giving you.
Yes.
He's got 2 offensive rebounds, a defensive rebound down here. He's doing a heck of a job when he comes in, and he's making the most of his minutes.
Kobe Dillon dribbles through the double team, top of the key, looking, bounce pass right side, Braden. Braden sets, fires a 3, hits it. Braden Hawthorne, he's got 7 straight points, or check that, 9 straight points for Beckley. Beckley up 27-20. 3 minutes to go here in this first half of play. Right side with it is Edwards, down in the corner. Give it off to Joyce, back to Edwards, fires a long 3 and hits it. 27-23, Beckley up by 4, 2:45 to go here in the first half. Kobe Dillon, back over to Zion Hawthorne across the timeline. Whip the pass over to Drew Fitzwater. Drew takes it in, pump fakes, turnaround jump shot won't go. Rebound tipped by Braden, picked up by Kobe. Layup off glass, good. Kobe Dillon scores. He's got 5. Beckley back up by 6, 29-23. 2.5 minutes to go first half. Devon Edwards calls the play between the circles for Princeton. Brings it to the left side. Pump fakes with it. Now gives it up top to Nick Fleming. Fleming picked up by Jalen. Takes it left side. Puts it up with the right hand. No good. Rebound pulled down by Fleming. Takes it back up and scores. Nick Fleming's got 6 points. 29-25. Beckley up by 4. Bounce pass. Right side to Braden Hawthorne. Give it off to Kobe. Kobe smartly dribbles it back out. Gives a pass up top to Braden. Braden between the circles. Takes it to the left side, down through, pushes off, no foul call. Puts up the jumper, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Jalen Walton for Beckley. Jalen now gives a pass over to Braden. Braden has it, gives it up top to Kobe. Kobe right now to Braden, down in the corner to Zion. Quick move by Zion through the lane. Kicks it right side. We've got a foul called on Princeton. And that's going to send Zion to the line. And they call the foul on Devon Edwards. That's his first. And Zion will go to the line for 1 and 1. On the year, Zion a 63% free throw shooter.
I tell you, had a couple sketchy passes there on the offensive end for Beckley that they were able to get their hands back on. But right there, Zion misses his first foul shot, unable to get the rebound.
And they're back with it. Princeton Tigers, right side through the lane. They try it inside, taken away by Drew Fitzwater, give it into the hands of Jalen. And now Jalen gives it off to Kobe Dillon. 90 seconds to go in the first half. Beckley up 29-25. Kobe Dillon with it between the circles. Right side goes to Braden. Inside to Jalen. Jalen trying to make his move before he had it. Ball taken away by Princeton. Nick Fleming brings it up the floor. Through the lane. Layup try. Blocked. But they're going to call, I think, goaltending. They're going to call goaltending on Braden. Braden said he didn't touch the ball. But they're going to count the basket. Basket was counted by Grant Cochran. Makes your score now 29-27. Beckley up by 2. With 1:13 to go here in this first half of play. Braden didn't touch that ball, I didn't think. It kind of looked like it, and that's what the official thought, and that's why they gave him the goaltending, but Braden said he didn't touch the ball. Zion, right side pass goes to Braden. Up top to Kobe Dillon. Kobe takes it left side. Gives it off now to Zion. 53 seconds to go in the half. Zion back over to Kobe. Kobe back over to Zion. Zion, 48 seconds left. Takes it top of the key, spins at the free throw line, kicks it off to Kobe. Kobe fakes the 3, little floater. He is fouled, shot good, and he goes to the line.
I tell you, if Kobe can get a lot more confident and being able to pump fake and drive middle gap and do some of those moves, he's going to be tough to guard as he continues to get better. And that's only going to open up the three-point line for him. That's a great move by Kobe.
First time at the year at the free throw line for the 5'9" freshman. Free throw, good. Beckley up 32-27 with 40 seconds to go here in the first half. Up the floor. E.J. Washington has it for Princeton, gives it off to Grant Cochran. Now they work with it to Chase Hancock. Hancock, pass left side, will go to E.J. Washington. 25 seconds to go in the half. Washington through the lane, kicks it down to the corner to Fleming. He'll fire the three and hit it. Nick Fleming hits the three. 32-30, Beckley up by 2 with 15 seconds to go in the half. Up top, Drew Fitzwater gives it off to Kobe. Kobe through the lane, looking. Bounce pass goes to Braden with 7 seconds left. Braden with 5. Down to the corner to Zion with 3. Inside to Jalen with 2. Back out to Braden with 1. Lets it go. No good. We have played one half of basketball here at the Raleigh County Convention Center with your score. Beckley 32, Princeton 30.
And Joe Frost here is going to try to hurt you. Yeah. Is he using golf balls or tennis balls? Well, put your hands together for the robotics of Woodrow Wilson High School and Joe Frost. Here we go.
It looked like Joe was up there. It was Boston. And in the more cathartic moment of my teaching career, I'm going to shoot a frisbee golf disc at my tennis coach. So, thank you, Mr. Boston, Dave, and Piper for joining us. We have a tournament coming up February 4th on Beckley on Level Street, and this is the high school robotics team here at Flying Eagle Robotics. We have 2 all-girls drones team. I don't know where my drone is. Come on. She's going to demonstrate, one of our other students, ROTC, is going to demonstrate our drone. That we will have a drone competition on March 4th. But this is what the high school students can do with robotics. With 2 all-girls teams that we're going for drones. We have 2 teams from the BRC robots and that's fine. So we're just taking out batteries because we're going to this robot for a couple hours. Earlier today I was in Mercer County with the Vex IQ teams at Princeton Senior High. That's why they came to basketball there tonight, because they have been doing Vex IQ there all day, which is elementary and middle school robots, which feed into these high school teams. Woodrow has 4 teams, each Shady is trying to build a team, and we are having a whole lot of fun. We're getting ready to send these kids to volunteer at the World Tournament for robotics, and that's why we're here tonight. We want to raise money. We want to raise some money for our trip. We have a raffle, and the kids are going to come around and sell tickets for the raffle. We have a basket here with gift cards, Woodrow Feast, and reusable straw, and a number of other wonderful items. In the basket, tickets are $1 for $5, 3 for $10, and then we are also selling Philly and Beckley branded items like sweater bands and that kind of thing. So on February 4th, Neville Street, we will be playing this robot, and I'm hoping that it's something better, a little better than it is tonight. And this is the thing, this is engineering. We are doing STEM all day, every day at Woodrow, as well as at these other schools. Sorry, the struggle is real with this, right? Yeah. You have about 34 seconds to apply the code.
All right, put your hands together for the robotics team here at Woodrow Wilson. All kinds of stuff going on in Beckley, West Virginia.
WJLS and WJLS.com.
Back here at the Raleigh County Convention Center, Beckley Flying Eagles lead Princeton 32-30 as we start this second half. Beckley will have Elijah Redford on the floor. He's got 3 fouls. Kobe Dillon, Jalen Walton, Zion Hawthorne, and Braden Hawthorne. The 5 out for Beckley. For Princeton, you got Chris Joyce. You also have Gavin Stover, Dom Collins, Nick Fleming, and Cohen Sarton, starting 5 for the Tigers. All right, ready to go. Beckley up by 2, 32-30. Tigers with the ball. Gavin Stover, pass to the right side to Dom Collins, is picked up by Elijah. Give it inside to Joyce, puts it up high off glass, sits on there, no good. Rebound pulled down by Braden for Beckley. Good rebound for Braden for Hawthorne. Give it out to Elijah. Elijah brings it up the floor. Elijah gives a pass to the right side to Zion Hawthorne. Down low, it goes to Braden. Braden gives it inside to a cutting Jalen Walton, who lays it up and in.
Yeah, Princeton coming out in man right there on the half-court set, and Jalen did a great job. Ball went to the corner to Braden. Jalen, great job cutting on back door, and Braden found him for the easy layup.
34-30, Beckley in the lead. Right side with it now for the Tigers is Stover. Gives on the left side to Sarton. Sarton now steps back, fires a 3 off the rim, and bounces over the backboard. No good. Beckley will get it. 7:09 to go here in the third quarter of play. Beckley has a 4-point lead, 34-30.
Interested to see if Princeton stays in that man-to-man right now, if they go back to that 1-2-2.
Elijah brings it up the floor, still in that man-to-man. Elijah has it left side. Elijah gives it up top now to Braden, right side to Zion. Zion gets the pick from his older brother Braden, gives it off to Jalen. Now it goes to Elijah. Elijah, quick move to the baseline, rises up, shoots the jumper, no good, but he's fouled and will go to the line. Gavin Stover picks up his first foul. That looked a lot of familiar like George Washington, didn't it?
I was going to say, if he could get that foul called, daggone. That was as good as a foul as I've seen as far as just being a true foul. That was great.
That kind of looked like GW back on Monday in that game-winning shot try. Free throw good by Elijah. Elijah now in double figures with 10 points. Beckley has a 5-point lead, 35-30. One more free throw coming for the junior. Second free throw is good. Rattles in for him, so Elijah now 4-4 from the line in the game. Beckley has a 6-point lead, 36-30. 6:45 to go third quarter. Left side, Nick Fleming gives a pass over. Actually has the ball now, fires the 3, won't go. Rebound long, pulled down by Zion. Outlet pass goes to Elijah. Elijah takes it in. He's going to be fouled hard by Dom Collins. Elijah still laying on the ground. Boy, that was a hard foul by Dom.
Yeah, Elijah landed hard. You know, elevated to the basket, landed hard on that backside early on that hip. That's a tough spot to land.
Elijah looking at the official saying, hey, why was that not an intentional foul? And Ron Kidd's asking the same thing. Elijah has been struggling a little bit with a hip injury, little soreness in his hip, and he fell right on that hip. And he is slow to walk out.
I tell you, there's not a whole lot of padding on these basketball courts, so that probably didn't feel too good as Elijah came back down. There's not didn't have much room there to grace himself.
I was talking to Sam Hall over here to my left, and we're kind of thinking that might have been a WWE move by Dom Collins.
It's pretty close. I mean, those are 2 tough fouls Elijah's taken here to start the third quarter.
Free throw is off the back of the rim, no good. Elijah, once again, he took some extra time before that first free throw to retie his shoes. So now he'll step to the line and shoot one more. Second free throw is good, so Elijah makes 1 of 2. Beckley up 37-30. 6.5 minutes to go here in this third quarter of play. Up top, Chris Joyce leaves it off now to Dom Collins. Dom bounce pass on the right side of the floor, goes to Fleming, takes it through the lane, has a ball poked away from behind by Braden Hawthorne. It will stay with the Tigers. Good defense by Braden on that play. Nick Fleming will get it in bounds for the Tigers underneath the Princeton baskets. Looking, they lob it in to Chris Joyce on the left side. Joyce takes the top of the key, gives it off to Sarton. Sarton left side, down in the corner gown, goes to Nick Fleming. Thought about the three, instead takes a couple of dribbles to the baseline now. Dumps the pass inside. Dom Collins was the intended receiver. Knocked out of bounds by Elijah Redfern. It will stay with the Tigers.
Yeah, so far there's only been a couple possessions where Beckley was really caught sleeping on some rotations. Otherwise, they've been doing a good job on working through screens.
Princeton will get the ball in bounds. Nick Fleming puts it in. Braden with a block shot for the Flying Eagles. Up the floor pass goes to Kobe Dillon, who will lay it up and score. And Kobe's fouled. And another hard foul by Kobe Dillon. And now Elijah Redfern gets a technical foul because he went after Dom Collins for another hard foul.
And I'm not sure you can walk up to the next player and clap in his face. So that's a tough call right there. That's the second consecutive, real hard foul. The first one on Elijah, the second one now on Kobe. And really all that was Elijah going and defending Kobe. And
that's what you want your leader to do.
That's what you want your leader to do.
Now the official talking about it, there's no way that Elijah should have been called for a technical foul. That should have been a personal foul or an intentional foul on Dom Collins for the second time tonight.
Absolutely, but it's already been called. Can they reverse the
technical?
I don't think they will. Or can they add to the technical if they feel as if it was a...
Well, they're going to count the basket by Kobe, I think, and then Kobe will shoot the free throw for the three-point play, and then there'll be a technical foul called for Elijah. So Drew Fitzwater is going to come in for Elijah because now Elijah's got 4 fouls.
Yeah, and he just told Coach Kidd, he said, that's my bad. But, again, that's what you want your leader to do. I mean, he stood up for Kobe, and as Kobe, he basically landed off the court down there underneath the basket, on the edge of the court. So great finish by Kobe. Hope he knocks down this foul shot. But, again, Elijah now picks up his 4th foul.
That's the bad thing about it for Elijah, picks up his 4th, but I love the fact that he stood up for his teammate. And he went over and told Coach Kidd, hey, that was my fault. But I love the fact that he stood up for Kobe. Because that was a really free throw by Kobe is good. And that gives Beckley now a 10-point lead at 40-30. And now with the technical foul, you'll send Joyce to the line for Princeton where he is 4 of 4 from the line. And then Princeton will get the ball.
And I tell you, right now Princeton's coach is talking to one of the referees about them attacking the basket, but I'm not real sure what you can compare our defense compared to those last two attacks to the basket.
First free throw good by Joyce. Now if you're Beckley, you got Elijah on the bench now for the entire third quarter. Second free throw. No good. There you go. He was perfect from the line. That proves that wasn't a good technical foul. That's right. You said basketball doesn't lie, right?
Ball don't lie.
40-31, Beckley with a 9-point lead. Beckley's got to pick up that intensity here. Braden Hawthorne. Guarded. Chris Joyce. They get the ball in bounds to Stover. Now they give it off to Sarton. Sarton through the lane, give it off to Fleming. Fleming takes it up, reverse layup, try no good. Rebound pulled down by Braden for Beckley. Here come the Flying Eagles. Braden Hawthorne has it up top, looking, finds Zion on the right side. Zion has the ball kicked by Joyce, no call. Give it over to Braden. Left side goes to Kobe Dillon. Up top goes to Zion. Zion, left side of the floor, goes to Kobe. Kobe, give it up top now to Jalen. Right side goes to Zion. Inside to Drew. Drew pump fakes, puts it up, no good, but he's fouled.
Another hard foul.
Dom Collins picks up his third.
And I tell you, that was a good move there by Drew Fitzwater coming across on the down pick. And I guess they're going to call it on the floor.
Wow. So no free throws coming for Braden or for Drew. And Beckley will get the ball in bounds.
Yeah, and right there, Drew did a good job pump faking. Drew that foul. Drew really, Dom Collins jumping over top of him and getting that foul call.
Drew looking in, trying to get it into Jalen, but it's taken away by Princeton. Here come the Tigers up the floor. Gavin Stover, top of the key. Takes it down the left side, kicks it off to Fleming. He'll set, fire the three, hit it. And we got a foul called away from the basketball on Princeton. You count the three by Fleming. Pulls Princeton within 6 at 40-34. And the foul called on Princeton. That foul called on Chase Hancock. That's his first foul. So 5 team fouls now called on Princeton. Kobe Dillon gives it over now to Zion. Zion gives it off to Drew. Down, the ball kicked out of bounds. So he tried to get the pass over to Braden. And now we're going to have a timeout called by Princeton. 5:06 to go here in the third quarter of play. Beckley up by 6, 40-34. It's a 30-second timeout called by Princeton.
Yeah, right now Beckley doing a good job. I mean, on both ends. That three there by Princeton was just good ball rotation, good shot. But really, this is an opportunity again, like you did in the second quarter. Elijah's going to be on the bench until most of the fourth quarter probably, and unless needed otherwise and needed sooner. But Beckley, this group here, got to continue to move the ball around and make good passes, and continue to just be strong with the ball, limit turnovers, and continue the defensive pressure.
5:06 to go here in the third quarter. Beckley has a 6-point lead, 40-34. Beckley will have the ball. Drew Fitzwater will get it in bounds underneath the Beckley basket. Drew looking. Gives the pass into Braden, who's cutting the basket. Has the ball taken away by Nick Fleming. Fleming comes out of there with it. Takes it on the left side. Little floater up off the rim. No good. Rebound tipped around. Pulled down by the Princeton Tigers. Chris Joyce gives it on the right side. Hancock fires a three. No good. Rebound this time. Pulled down by Drew Fitzwater. And they call Fleming for the foul. Third foul on Nick Fleming. We'll check that. The second foul on Nick Fleming. And Beckley.
And again, that's Drew Fitzwater being in the right spot, boxing out, going up for the rebound, and making Nick Fleming go over his back.
Right now you need Beckley to score here. Zion bringing it up the floor, looking, gives it a pass over to Kobe across the timeline. Kobe back over to Zion on the right side. Zion left side to Kobe. Kobe fires a long three off the rim, no good. Rebound long. Drew Fitzwater saved it in the backcourt. Gives it to Zion. Tip pass inside to Jalen, and the ball kicked by Princeton. Great hustle by Drew Fitzwater. Zion Hawthorne. Going into the game for Princeton will be Reed Thomas. Bowen Sarton will sit down. Drew Fitzwater. Will get it inbounds. Has the ball taken away on the inbounds pass by Chris Joyce. Joyce brings it up the floor, across the timeline, through the lane, lays it up, blocked by Braden, but they will call Braden for the foul. They call it on Braden. Braden now, that's his first foul, which is good. But Joyce goes back to the line where he is 5 of 6 and has 2 shots. Free throw, good. 40-35. Beckley up by 5. 4:26 to go, third quarter. Kellen Hefferman going to check back in for Beckley on the next dead ball. Actually, if he makes this free throw, which he doesn't, rebound pulled down by Braden for Beckley. Braden gives it off to Zion. Zion brings it up the floor, has it on the left side, gives it off to Kobe, fakes the three, has the ball poked away from behind, but picked up by Drew Fitzwater. I'm going to whistle and a foul going to be called on Fleming. Fleming now has 3. And that's going to send Beckley to the line for 1 and 1. So Beckley's going to be at the line for the rest of the game, shooting free throws. Drew Fitzwater will be shooting 1 and 1. He's 43% from the line this year. Free throw for the 6'5" sophomore is good. He'll have one more. Beckley up 41-35. Kellen's going to check in for Drew if he makes this free throw. Free throw. Rolls off, no good. Rebound, though, pulled down inside by Braden. Braden, reverse layup, won't go. Rebound tipped by Jalen, and now the rebound pulled down by the Princeton Tigers. Gavin Stover gives it up top to Hancock inside the Joyce, lays it up and scores. 41-37, Beckley up by 4. 3:55 to go third quarter. Up top, Zion Hawthorne has it. Whips the pass high post to Drew Fitzwater. Now it goes to Jalen. Jalen backs in, looking, loses it. Ball on and bounds. Last touch by Princeton. Beckley will get it.
Yeah, really good job there, breaking the pressure, getting the ball to the middle of the court. Drew, that time, kept his composure a little bit better and was able to find Jalen. And Princeton tried to, take a charge there, was unable to, and then the ball just kind of got knocked around here.
Braden looking to get the ball inbound, does so to Zion up top. Zion dribbles it between the circles. Beckley up by 4, 41-37. Kellen Hefferman looking, has the ball poked out of bounds by Joyce. Braden this time will get it in bounds for Beckley. Will find Zion. Zion dribbles it over to the right. Bounce pass will go on the wing to Kellen Hefferman. Up top pass goes to Braden. Left side to Zion. Zion looking inside. Cannot find anything. Gets at the high post to Braden. Braden dribbles it back out. Up top. Top of the key. Takes it down the left side of the lane. Kicks it down to the corner. Hefferman for 3. Too strong. Jalen had the rebound, but now we got a foul call on Princeton. Got to call it on Chris Joyce as Jalen got hit across the face.
I tell you, the Princeton fans right now aren't liking that call, but there's a lot of hand check. Princeton trying to set that tone on their own end, on being aggressive, but right now the refs aren't allowing it.
So Jalen Walton will go to the line. 1 and 1 on the year, 55% free throw shooter. And he's worked on his free throws a lot.
And I tell you what still bothers me a little bit.
Jalen makes the first.
Is some of these reactions after calls have been 10 times more egregious than the time that Braden got a technical for untucking his shirt.
Yeah.
And that's just some of the frustrating things that we've had this year.
Elijah tonight.
Yeah.
There's been ball slammed on the ground. There's an automatic technical that hasn't been called. Jalen's second free throw a little short. Rebound, though, pulled down by Beckley's Kellen Hefferman. Trying to get it back inside to Jalen. Taken away by Princeton. Up the floor pass. Too far for Joyce. Out of bounds. Back it goes to Beckley. 3:09 to go here in the third quarter of play. Beckley has a 5-point lead, 42-37. Braden Hawthorne gets the ball in to Zion. Zion, bounce pass over to Kobe. Kobe back over to Zion across the timeline. Bounce pass high post to Braden. Inside to Jalen. Puts it up strong and scores. Jalen's got 7. Beckley up by 7. 44-37. A lot of 7s there. 2:47 to go third quarter of play. I waited for
That's
that.
the best number you can call out, though. That's the thing.
That's your number.
That's right.
Exactly. Those are a football number. Inside pass. Goes to Sarton. Reverse layup up and in. Cohen Sarton scores. 44-39. Beckley up by 5. 2.5 minutes to go third quarter. Zion across the timeline to Braden. Quickly over to Kellen Hefferman. He'll take it in. Looking. Kick the pass over to Braden. Right side Kobe. Kobe fakes the 3. Takes the top of the key. Fires a little floater. Rolls around. No good. Rebound pulled down by Reed Thomas for Princeton. He'll give it off now to E.J. Washington. E.J. has it on the right side. Picked up by Kobe. Strip move and puts it up. No good. But then a call a foul on Kobe.
Tell you, that was a little bit more of a jump ball than what we got there in the first quarter on that quick quick hand check there, but, you know, good move on the offensive end by Kobe. The shot just didn't fall. I like that effort and confidence to go middle gap there and continue to do that.
Free throw by E.J. Washington is good. It pulls Princeton within 4, 44-40. 2:09 to go here in the third quarter. Elijah Redfern on the bench, stretching out that left leg. That was injured on that hard foul by Dom Collins. 44-41, Beckley up by 3. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Zion Hawthorne brings it across the timeline, whips the pass high post to Jaden, inside to Braden, who slams it home. Braden Hawthorne slams it. Beckley up 46-41. 1:50 to go, third quarter. Joyce takes it through the lane, forces it up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Beckley. Braden up the floor pass to Kobe. Kobe waiting, looking, gives it off to Zion. Zion takes it down through the lane, kicks it off to Kellen. Hefferman brings it to the left wing. Now takes it around through the lane, lays it up. Blocking foul going to be called on Princeton. Reed Thomas picks up his third. Kellen Hefferman will go to the line. Will shoot 2 shots. Kellen, as good as Kellen shoots from the outside, he's 50% from the free throw. So we need him to make these 2 here. Free throw is good. First point of the game for Kellen Hefferman. Beckley back up by 6, 47-41. Second free throw by Kellen. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, tipped around, pulled down by the Princeton Tigers. Chase Hancock brings it up the floor. Has it now. Pass right side to give it off to E.J. Washington. Down in the corner to Chris Joyce. Goes to Sarton. Sarton, top of the key, hands it off now to Hancock. Hancock through the lane, whistle, held
There
ball.
it is.
Beckley will get it.
There it is. That's what we were waiting on. That's that quick whistle on that jump ball. I love that.
47-41. About time we got a call like that.
I like that.
And Rusty Udy looked down and said he walked before the tie-up, which I agree with, but we'll take it. Beckley gets the ball. Zion Hawthorne has it to the right side. 1:05 to go, third quarter. Beckley up 47-41. Zion stands there with it, no count on. Just making some time go off the clock. We're under 55 seconds now in the quarter. Kellen Hefferman up top to Braden. Left side to Zion. Zion inside to Kellen. Kellen bounce pass right side to Kobe. Now it goes to Braden. Sets, fires a 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, pull down by the Princeton Tigers. Reed Thomas gives it off now to E.J. Washington. Washington left side with it. Stutter step move through the lane, dumps it inside to Sarton. Too strong, no good. Rebound pulled down by Princeton. Tie up, gives it back. Or they're going to call a foul.
I don't know if
They call the foul on Beckley. They call it on Braden. Braden picks up his second.
I mean, even the call we just got, there was a jump ball. That play right there was about 10 seconds longer of being a jump ball than the previous play.
Inbounds pass. Taken away by Beckley. Kobe Dillon has it. Beckley with the run out. 25 seconds to go in the quarter. Kobe bounce pass to Zion. Short jumper. No good. There's a follow-up slam by Braden Wilton. 49-41. Beckley up by 8. 15 seconds to go in the quarter. Through the lane. They're going to call a blocking foul on Zion. I thought Zion was moving, so I think that's a good call.
Yeah, that was a good call. Zion just didn't necessarily commit to taking that charge. He would have been able to get it because, you know, right there Princeton was out of control driving the middle gap. But Zion kind of turned his body as he continued to come in there. But great play by Braden Hawthorne, finishing that slam home.
13.9 seconds left. Beckley with the lead. Sarton has it left side through the lane, lays it up and scores. Nice move by Cohen Sarton. 49-43, Beckley up by 6. 5 seconds left, up the floor pass goes to Kobe. Kobe with 3, fires it. Good if it goes, it does not. Rebound pulled down by Kellen, but he cannot get the shot up. And we have played 3 quarters of basketball here at the Raleigh County Convention Center with your score. Beckley 49, Princeton 43. Ready to start fourth quarter action. Beckley up 49-43. Gavin Stover with it for the Tigers. Handed off to Chris Joyce. Now it goes to Dom Collins. Dom picked up by Kellen Hefferman. Bounce pass right side goes to Nick Fleming. Fleming has it down in the corner, picked up by Braden. Gives it off now to Stover. Stover gives it up top to Sarton. Fires a three, hits it. Cohen Sarton hits his first three of the game. 49-46. Beckley up by 3. 7.5 minutes to go in the game. Braden fires a three, top of the key, buries it. Braden Hawthorne having his best game of the season. 52-46. Beckley back up by 6. Left side of the floor, Joyce fires a long three, no good, and then they'll call another foul. Once again, Joyce kicks out his feet and he gets the call. They call the foul on Zion. Zion picks up his third. Free throw, good. 52-47. Second free throw, good. 52-48. Third free throw is good. He makes all 3. Makes the score 52-49. Beckley up by 3. Right side, Kellen Hefferman double team, loses it out of bounds. It will stay with Beckley. 7:08 to go in the game. You've got Elijah Redfern sitting on the bench with 4 fouls. If you're Coach Ron Kidd, when do you put him back in? Braden looking. Pass goes to Kobe right side, down to the corner to Kellen. He'll fire a quick 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Sarton for the Princeton Tigers. Up the floor pass goes to Dom Collins. Dom through the lane, backs in against Kellen Hefferman, gives it up top to Joyce. Joyce through the lane, kicks it right side, jumper for 3 by Fleming, no good. Rebound tipped around, pulled down by Sarton for Princeton. Taken away by Kobe Dillon, picked up by Braden Hawthorne. They'll give it off to Zion. Zion brings it up the floor, give it off to Jalen. Jalen takes it up strong, he's going to be fouled. Either Nick Fleming or Dom Collins. They call it on Dom. Dom's picked up his 4th. Jalen will go to the line for 2 shots. Jalen's got 7 in the game.
Yeah, he did a great job there, going up strong. Both of them, Princeton makes you earn it. I mean, when you go up for a layup or anything, they're making you earn the bucket, and Jalen did a good job going strong.
Free throw by Jalen is good. He's got one more. Beckley up 53-49. Second free throw. Off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled down by Princeton. Beckley up by 4, 6:40 to go in the game. 53-49, Nick Fleming has it on the right side. Crossover move through the lane. They're going to call the foul on Braden on the drive. Braden picks up his 3rd.
I mean, that was an NBA continuation call. He got fouled on the Euro step before he took the Euro step, and then still got the shooting foul.
Fleming 2 of 2 from the line. He's got 12 points in the game. Beckley up 53-49. 6.5 minutes to go in the game. Free throw, no good. Off the front of the rim.
I'm gonna say the famous tagline: "The ball doesn't lie."
Exactly. Elijah getting ready to check in for Beckley. Kellen Hefferman will sit down. Elijah, you know they're going to come at him. He's got 4 fouls. So Fleming at the line with 1 more. Free throw. No good. Off the front of the rim, Kobe Dillon gets the rebound for Beckley. Ball don't lie. Kobe brings it up. 6:25 to go in the game. Beckley up 53-49. Right side, Zion gives it inside to Jalen. Jalen backs in. Here comes the double team. Gets out of it with Kobe. Kobe fires a 3. Hit it! Kobe Dillon hits his second 3 of the game, and a timeout called by Beckley. 56-49. Beckley is up by 7. And this is going to be a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, Jalen right there. That's how the offense has been at its best this year. Zion feeding it into Jalen. Jalen in the low post. drew a double team, excuse me, and he really had an opportunity to pass it to Braden and then decided to kick it out to Kobe, who then knocked down the three. So good job there on the offensive end. You know, right now, this is an opportunity for Beckley to get a stop and try to continue to push this lead up.
Kobe's got 14 in the game. Beckley's got a 7-point lead, 56-49. You wonder, too, if you look at Elijah, he's walking a little slow as he comes out. You wonder if sitting for that long and that hip.
Yeah, he's been sitting a long
tight.
time, yeah.
All right, so here we go. 6:17 to go in the game. Beckley with a 7-point lead, 56-49. Princeton with the ball. Gavin Stover brings it across the midcourt stripe. Has it on the right side. Give it off to Joyce. Left side pass goes to Chase Hancock. So weird saying that name, and it's not wearing maroon and white. Down to the corner. Fleming fires a jumper off the rim. No good. Braden Hawthorne pulls down the rebound for Beckley. Gives it off to Elijah. 6 minutes. Beckley up by 7. Elijah has it between the circles. Pass inside to Braden. Braden looking. Kicks it out left side. Zion steps into a three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Chase Hancock for Princeton. Up the floor pass will go to Gavin Stover. Stover through the lane, puts it up off glass and scores. 56-51. Beckley up by 5. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Elijah Redford with it on the right side. Takes the top of the key through the lane. Bounce pass goes over, out of bounds. They said last touch by Elijah. He tried to get the pass over to Jalen. But you give it back over to Princeton right now. 5:25 to go in the game. Beckley up by 5, 56-51.
Yeah, really need to stop right now. You got a missed three-point attempt and then a turnover on back-to-back possessions. Need to get a stop here.
Stover bounce pass to Sarton on the right side. Cohen, top of the key against Braden. Takes it left side, give it off to Joyce. Joyce hands it off now. So give it off to Stover. Left side goes to Fleming. Nick Fleming working against Jalen. Takes it to the baseline. Layup blocked by Braden. Rebound pulled down by Elijah. Elijah brings it up the floor. 4:55 to go in the game. Right side pass, Kobe. Open for three. On the way, good. Kobe Dillon hits another three. His third three of the game. He's got 17 points. Beckley up 59-51. Back the other way, three no good. Rebound tipped up and in by Nick Fleming. 59-53. Beckley up by 6. 4.5 minutes to go in the game. Zion gives it off to Braden. Braden now looking, finds Elijah. Elijah, quick move to the basket, steps left, right side goes to Zion. Back to Kobe for three, too long. Zion offensive rebound, shot won't go. Rebound pulled down by Joyce for Princeton. 4:13 to go in the game. Beckley up by 6. Inside pass too far for Fleming, out of bounds. Back over to Beckley.
I tell you, I'm just thinking back to Coach Kidd's pregame press conference was, you know, wanting to find Kobe with a chance to kind of check his heat right there, and that was one of those shots. But I'm seeing a little bit of flair out of Kobe that I haven't seen yet this season. I like it.
Kobe's got 17 career high. Now takes it through the lane. Layup off glass, good. Kobe Dillon's got 8 points this quarter. Beckley up by 8, 61-53. 3:55 to go in the contest. Right side, hand it off to Joyce, who traveled. No call. Give it down to the corner to Nick Fleming. Fleming inside pass to Sarton. Pump fakes with it. Now takes a short jumper up, in and out, no good. Elijah Redford with a rebound for Beckley. Elijah looking down the floor. Cannot find anything. Brings it up. 3:39 to go in the game. Left side, Kobe. Kobe backs it out. Gives it over now to Zion on the right side. Zion with it between the circles. Pass goes left side to Kobe Dillon. Kobe has it on the wing, looking. Still looking. Takes it up top. Bounce pass goes to Zion. Zion looking in. Bounce pass goes to Jalen. Jalen backs in, puts it up, has a shot blocked by Fleming out of bounds. It will stay with Beckley. That time that pass by Zion a little late getting to Jalen.
Yeah, a little late, and Jalen just wasn't aware where Nick Fleming was, and he did a good job of coming on the backside and blocking the shot. But again, Beckley doing a good job moving the ball without turnovers.
Up top pass goes to Jalen. Now works over to Zion on the right side. Zion really is going to be fouled. Oh, no, they're going to call traveling. Oh, wow.
The ball technically was knocked loose. So, I mean, if he didn't have possession of the ball, I'm not sure how they called it traveling there. But, you know, goes Princeton's way. Beckley's got to get a stop.
3 minutes to go in the game. Beckley up 61-53. Right side, they give the pass off to Stover. Stover inside to Fleming. Pump fakes a couple of times, cannot find it, and gets it back to Stover. Stover has it on the wing. Backs out, guarded by Kobe Dillon. Left side pass goes to Chris Joyce. Right side goes to Nick Fleming. Fleming picked up by Jalen. Fleming takes it inside and throws it up, no good. Rebound out of bounds over to Beckley. Fleming still down on the floor, slow to get up, but he seems to be okay. And Beckley will get the ball, 2:43 to go here in the game. Beckley up by, 8, 61-53.
Nick Fleming was totally expecting some sort of contact there. Braden, Elijah, and Jalen just let him go. And he fell down and tripped. Ball went out of bounds.
Zion with it on the left side, takes it down the center lane, bounce pass into Braden. Braden backs in, is going to be fouled by Cohen Sarton. He picks up his third, and that's going to send Braden to the line for 2 shots. Braylon on the year, a 50% free throw shooter. He's got 16 points in this game.
Right now, if you're Beckley, you got 2:27 on the clock. You're up 8, and any foul now, you're going to be at the line shooting. So this is an opportunity where this team, we talked about at the beginning of the game, you've got an opportunity to finish this ball game. Finish it strong, knock down your foul shots.
And this is something that Beckley's had opportunities to do all year long and have fallen short. Cannot let this one slip away. First free throw no good by Braden. He'll have one more. Again, coming into the game, Braden 4 of 8 from the line. Second free throw by Braden is good, so he makes 1 of 2. Beckley up by 9, 62-53. 2:20 to go in the game. Left side, Gavin Stover gives it up top. Jumper for 3 by Hancock is good. 62-56, Beckley up by 6.
I'm not sure who it was. Somebody was lost on the defensive end. That was too open of a shot for Princeton there.
Braden has it right side for Beckley. Crossover move, pass to Zion. Zion through the lane. And they'll call it for traveling. Two minutes. Beckley up 62-56. Right or left side pass, Chris Joyce. Gives it off to Dom Collins, up top to Chase Hancock. Chase takes it left side, gives a bounce pass over to Sarton, fires a jumper, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Princeton Tigers. Joyce takes it back up, no good. Rebound tipped around, this time pulled down by Braden. Now the ball loose on the floor. Tie up, gives it to Beckley. And Braden still on the ground. Slow to get up as he had players jumping on top of him. Well, he had the ball. He's slow to get up now, and he's going to have to check out. It looks like he might have taken a shot. Braden's going to have to come out. He's come over to the bench. So if you're Beckley, you're going to take a timeout. Looks like Ron might take a timeout, and he will. Full timeout. We'll take it with him. 1:44 to go in the game. Beckley up 62-56. Back into this timeout on the Big Dog, 99.5 WJLS. To say people jumping on top of him.
Yeah. No, I think I think he had the ball, and then with everybody else jumping on top, I think it
got the wind knocked out of him or hit him low.
Something.
Man, we've been in so many games like this where we can't pull it out. I'm still, too much time left.
You can't give that open of a shot. Somebody was lost. And
I don't know, man. That might be something more with Braden.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Y'all suck. What are you doing? It's gonna hit your taste buds with a top rope elbow of flavor. Hey, you suck. It's gonna do this.
The Big Dog, 99.5 WJLS and WJLS.com.
Full court press put on by the Princeton Tigers. Beckley leading 62-56. Kobe Dillon gets the inbounds. A quick foul called on Joyce. He picks up his third. Kobe will go to the line for 2 shots. Beckley, Braden Hawthorne, in some serious pain over there on the bench for Beckley. That's a huge loss if you can't get Braden back in. Looks like he's trying to work out that left leg. Let's just hope it's nothing serious for the young man. He's had his best game tonight. Kobe at the line, shooting 2. Beckley up by 6. Free throw for the freshman is good. So Kobe will have one more, 63-56. One more for Kobe. This is a little bit too strong. Rebound pulled down by the Princeton Tigers. Beckley didn't have anybody on the rebound. Hand it off as it goes now to Hancock. Back on the left side, goes through the lane. Layup try, no good. They kick it out to Joyce. He fires a three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kellen Heffernan. They give it up the floor. Ball taken away by Chase Hancock. He'll fire a quick three, won't go. This time the rebound pulled down by Elijah Redford. Elijah has it knocked away, loose on the floor. Ball knocked out of bounds. They give it to Princeton. Wow. Minute 18 to go. Beckley up by 7, 63-56.
Right now, Beckley's got to dig deep and find a way to get a stop. Can't give up an easy bucket.
Left side, Hancock gives it back down to the corner to Sarton. Sarton looking. Can't find anybody. Now throws it away. Taken away by Beckley's Elijah Redford. With a minute 9 to go in the game. Beckley up by 7. Elijah brings it up the floor. Behind the back dribble. Picked up by Chris Joyce. Elijah brings it over. Takes it back top of the key behind the back dribble. The count is on for Elijah. Now he takes it through the free throw line, backs it back out, dribbles through 2 more players. And now we got a foul called on Dom Collins.
Come on, man. That's 5 now on him, but that's tough. I mean, he earned his foul calls tonight, that's for sure.
Now that those weren't some good fouls by Dom Collins. Elijah will be at the line to shoot 2. Dom Collins, you see what he's doing on the bench? Elijah at the line shooting 2. Elijah. Free throw. Good. Beckley up 64-56. Beckley Flying Eagles 47 seconds away from getting a huge win. A much needed win. Second free throw by Elijah rolls in and good. And a win that opens up this sectional race once again. 65-56 to give it off to Joyce. Now left side to Hancock. He'll fire a quick 3, won't go. Jalen rips down the rebound for Beckley. Give it off to Zion. Zion looking with it. Gives it over to Elijah. 31 seconds to go here in the game. Elijah brings it up the floor. He's going to be fouled by Fleming. Fleming picks up his 4th. And Elijah will go back to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, great job. Great job, Beckley. Came down to a couple plays on the defensive end that then Princeton was going to be right back in the ball game, and Beckley made a few key plays down the stretch and was able to knock down their foul shots and put this one away.
Free throw by Elijah is good. 56. Return match for Beckley going to Princeton. It's coming up on February the 10th. A lot of emotion in this game. I got a feeling it's going to be a lot more when we head to Princeton. 67-56, Beckley up by 11. 25 seconds to go in the game. Fleming a long 3, hits it. And they call the timeout. 67-59, Beckley up by 8.
If you're Beckley, just hold on to the ball. No turnovers right here.
Well, let's hope Braden can get back. Beckley does not play again until next Thursday. A week of games for Beckley. Starting on Friday, January the 27th, Beckley. Thursday's important too because it's a regional game. At home against South Charleston. Then Friday, January the 27th, on the road against Oak Hill. Tuesday, January 31st, on the road against Greenbrier East. Thursday, February the 2nd, on the road against Bluefield. Whew.
Yeah.
That right there, those 3 games with South Charleston, Oak Hill, Greenbrier East. That could determine the number 1 seed in this section.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because Beckley got themselves back in it tonight. Kellen Heffernan will get the ball in bounds for Beckley. We'll find Elijah. Elijah will dribble it up the floor and will be fouled by Joyce. Joyce picks up his 4th. So Elijah will go back to the line. Elijah with 16 points, maybe played what? 10 minutes, 11 minutes in the game?
Yeah. Yeah, he really did a great job, especially here in the 4th quarter. the game was on edge to really go back and forth either way, and to come in and play the last, I guess about 5 minutes of this fourth quarter with 4 fouls, with the intensity that the game was at. He did a great job.
For the first time this year in a game, Elijah has missed 2 free throws in a game. Missed the first. Second free throw, good. So Elijah now with 17. Beckley up 68-59. 17 seconds to go in the contest. Right side, E.J. Washington with it for Princeton. Gives it to Sarton through the lane. Sarton steps back, looking. Bounce pass goes off to Hancock through the lane. Little floater won't go. Kellen Heffernan had the rebound, taken away by Sarton. He'll lay it up with 3 seconds left. Beckley does not have to get the ball in bounds. They do. Horn sounds, that's it. The Beckley Flying Eagles, big win at home tonight. Beckley defeats Princeton. Final score, 68-61. We're back at this timeout on the Big Dog, 99.5 WJLS.